While a top constitution bench headed by Justice K.M. Joseph is hearing a bunch of pleas seeking a collegium-like system of the Prime Minister, the Chief Justice and the Leader of the Opposition in appointing the Chief Election Commissioner as well as the other election commissioners, noting that the CEC should be a person with character. The top court mooted the idea of including the Chief Justice of India in the appointment process in order to ensure neutrality. Arvind joining us with the latest on that story. Arvind, it was interesting to see the Supreme Court's observations in all of this, talking about the need for a man with for a person of strong character, referring to a past chief election commissioner like T.N. Sessions, saying somebody like him is needed, and effectively saying a best man needed for the poll panel at what appears to be a difficult time.
Yeah, Ankita, Supreme Court Constitution bench headed by Justice K.M. Joseph is hearing a batch of petitions that seek a system, a collegium-like system to be put in place for appointment of Chief Election Commissioner and also election commissioners. If you could see now, the election commissioners are being appointed by the President on the advice of the Union Cabinet. But that's where a batch of petitions has been filed in Supreme Court, wherein they ask the Supreme Court to constitute a collegium-like system comprising of Prime Minister and also Chief Justice of India, along with the Leader of Opposition, in order to ensure that the appointments are done in a fair manner and also to ensure that neutrality is complied with when such important appointments are put in place. So, in fact, during the course of the hearing, some strong observations have also been passed by the Supreme Court. If you could see, Supreme Court said that the CEC should be a person with character who cannot be bulldozed. That's something, a strong observation that the Supreme Court passed while hearing this matter. And the Supreme Court also highlighted the fact that a person like a T.N. Sessions happens once in a while. And also, very importantly, Supreme Court also noted that based on the data that the Supreme Court gave it to the both the petitioner and also the respondents in this matter, since 2004, not even a single CEC has had 6 years tenure, because as per the Constitution, a CEC can have a 6 years tenure provided he doesn't attain the age of 65. But the Supreme Court noted this fact: since 2004, there has been not even a single Chief Election Commissioner who has had a tenure of 6 years. And that's why the Supreme Court also underscored this point, that because of the short tenures, the independence of the CEC is also getting thwarted. And they also told that data, they also highlighted the data that between 2015 to 2022, that's 7 years in this government, in 7 years, almost there have been 8 CECs. And that's why the Supreme Court said that there has to be a mechanism put in place to ensure that the independence of the Election Commission is also protected, for which the Centre said that there is no constitution in the vacuum, there is no vacuum in the Constitution over appointment of Election Commissioners and also the Chief Election Commissioner. And Centre government said that presently the Election Commissioners and CEC are being appointed by the President based on the aid and advice of the Union Cabinet. So today also the Supreme Court will continue with the hearing on this very important matter.